Got the hill troll waiting inside. Exactly what Talon are playing around constantly. T1 doing their best to try and rat out the other sides of the map. Force, again, that defensive movement, but it won't be quick enough. They won't be able to get that true map control, or maybe they will. I mean, Zephyr's backing him up just for the sidekick to be able to enable a little bit more of that burst damage, and play coming down here from the Q, trying to delay things out as much as he can. Get a pick off on.
Look at the instant TPs. Gonna get out. Zephyr's like, alright, my job's just to get the tier 3 tower, but Savage, his job is trying to catch up to the bear. Find a slow. He's gonna get the bash as well. The Savage roll will get some distance away. Instant smoke out of Talon though. We've got a 4-on-4 across the map. They do see T1 in the river.
It's picked up by Makoto as well. Can afford to be even more of a menace. From side though, it's pushing all the way in. Things starting to come out. I don't know if you want to go for this without your Void Spirit. He is such a key impact in terms of what it means for controlling the Dazzle and the backlines if the Chronos aren't perfect. And playing well so far, Savage, but I don't think you could put that much pressure onto him.
The second Observer that just got dewatered as well in the mid lane, so T1 aren't going to have too much vision to play with if a fight does break out.
The Ags now on Ana though. Make these rat plays happen. Spirit Bear. Bot lane shoved in. Could look to play a little bit more around the Roche pit perhaps, just so that they need to. He's able to recall it and instantly join in onto the team fight. That'd be big. Playing around this double siege creep wave as well, but Talon not wanting to wait until it has enough time to have a true impact. High ground is KP. Tactical.
He's going to walk on forward. The 4-star breaks the combo. Savage going to try and catch up to Whiteman as well. He'll be able to get some distance away, but Cuckoo's the one that's in it. Some trouble here is Cuckoo. He'll go down. Meanwhile, the corner switch to the north though. Savage. He found 2 heroes, but he didn't catch out Thompson. The Invoker starting to get the combinations going. Meanwhile, the middle defines their honor. Waits the bash shot to 23 Savage. Now T1. They need to get more. They committed heavily off the back of these buybacks. They should be able to catch up to Q. Juking down to the south. But the buyback coming out for the Faceless Void. T1 need to respect the capability of Savage rejoining them. KP.
The BKB again, and the Chrono again. He used the refresher previously. He's wanting to play around. They'll have to TP back a little bit. They got the illusion runes, forcing out bot lane a little bit, but I know that this Roshan is the big objective, man. They got very lucky with some of those bashes coming through, but it's all on the back of Zephyr, going for this Abyssal Blade.
Hang on, Savage. He's got another round of the BKB. Thompson might look to try and bring down the Primal Beast. Savage has the Chrono again. He popped the refresher. But Whitemont's on the outskirts. He should be able to play around with the Grave with the Ice Blast. It's going to prevent Thompson from being able to survive. So he's going to look to deal as much damage possible before they secure the kill. Meanwhile, still inside the middle of the lane though, Cuckoo, he's the one that's in trouble. A 4-star, but it doesn't get enough distance away. He's in the middle of it all. And with Ana nearby to try and help out the bear. Once again, locking onto his target. But it assumingly will get them out. KP, he wants to go in though. He cancels the Pulverize, so somehow Cuckoo's still alive. And this is enabling Ana to have a free fight. We're seeing what the bear can do once he's able to get onto his target. Thompson, he's going to jump in though. Thompson, he knows no way to stop.
Eventually be forced to though. The team just not feeling confident with all those buybacks being expended. Around the Roche pit, and this would be really valuable to be giving over to Thompson. Getting that buyback just to be able to get back into this and be able to quickly close in enough. KP has the BKB to be able to play around with. Is he going to be quick enough though? They'll get the charge coming through.
The Ice Blast for charging as well. KP to disrupt. He's got it. The Aegis as well. He snagged up the Aegis and Immortal. Now Makoto's going to jump into the middle. They need to get Thompson alive.
They've got everything.
BKB gets some distance. The Invoker should be able to step up to the high ground thanks to the Ghost Walk, and he's okay. Can they set themselves up for round 2 though on T1? The bear, priority number 1. They'll drag it back with the Remnant. The damage is stacking up for high, but it's not enough to get the summon. And in fact, Ana's going to look to TP out the bear, but the use of the Pulverize, it'll keep it locked into the middle of the team fight. Down goes Ana's bear. They'll get rid of Zephyr as well.
No bear for 95 seconds. They know this as well. They're just going to be able to move on forward. Not anywhere close to being able to pick up a refresher. got all this net worth on the low druid, but it is useless. He's basically playing on 5,000 net worth right now. Savage even getting the nice little arcane rune. He's going to be harassing even more with the time dilation, or even just the push aspect. What a big fight. They got everything from that Roche as well. A refresher picked up by KP, I believe. Gave the cheese over to Savage. Aegis, of course, we saw a big impact in that team fight. Got the sacrifice as well.
Thompson has to go absolutely crazy if they're going to be able to hold the base here. And that is difficult now because you're going into a Lotus Orb onto KP. He can protect himself if he wants to charge in. Thompson, that's an aggressive blink. He's forced to pop the BKB as well. Thompson's in trouble. Ice Blast into the middle. The Grave's not going to do
Silence
anything.
again.
Silence from the northern side. They get on top of the Dazzle. Thompson's down without a buyback. And Talon, I think they've done it. Onto Cuckoo next. No space as Talon. They'll take over T1 territory. Your base is now mine.
Oh, yes, it is. Not even bothering to go for the rack. Straight tier 4, says Savage. Might be... Yeah, time walks back. It's the PTSD coming from previous qualifiers all the way back at TI9. He got all the way to Game 5 to be able to go to TI. He doesn't want to give it up again in a similar sort of fashion. Going for the safer play, but with no buybacks being expended, they're just going to want to go on forward. It's going to be all up to Zephyr and Ana to be able to defend this, bringing it to a Game 3. But I don't think they can do it.
Jump in. Mary attempts. Bye-bye Zephyr. He's got a buyback.
Another chrono.
It's another round of the chrono. And this time, it's on to the real hero. On to Ana at the front of the fountain. Now they'll go for Zephyr as well. And why not fountain dive against some players who are well known for it? Talon. What an incredible series. They are yet to drop a map in the TI qualifiers. They will book their ticket in the grand finals.
Big smiles coming all around.